Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a very natural makeup tutorial. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. Okay, this is Lily in the editing studio, and I realized that I forgot to show that I put on primer, but I did. First, I'm going to put my hair up. My handy dandy mirror here, step aside, and then I'm going to put on this headband that is made for when you put on makeup. Okay, so now that my hair is all situated, I'm going to move on to foundation. The foundation I'm going to be using is the CoverGirl True Blend Foundation, and I'm in the shade Light 1. Well, I'm going to take my Beauty Blender here and go and dampen it. So now that my Beauty Blender is damp and it got a little bit bigger, I'm going to put on my foundation. Put 2 pumps, but I'm going to start out with 1 pump right here and dot that on my face. So now I took another pump and I'm just going to put that on the remaining areas of my face. And see the extra that's right there? I'm going to put that onto my neck because no foundation is your perfect match, but you don't want it to have a weird foundation line right there, so the extra is going to go down there. I'm going to blend in my foundation, dabbing with the Beauty Blender. I like using Beauty Blenders because it creates a really nice airbrushed finish. I have quite an assortment of blending sponges, but this one is from, I believe it was from Precision Beauty, and it was in the holiday set. There was a green one and a red one. Another reason why I like blending sponges is so that my face doesn't look cakey afterwards. So now that I'm done with foundation, I'm going to move on to concealer. The concealer I'm going to be using is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circle Treatment Concealer. And I'm going to turn that a little so more concealer comes out. And then what I'm going to do is to create a small triangle under my eyes. And my dark circles tend to be more blue-ish. So since pink is on the other side of the color wheel, a pinky concealer really helps cover them up rather than a yellow concealer. I'm also going to put that down my nose a little bit, on my chin, and a bit onto my forehead. So now my face looks really weird, but once I blend it out, I promise it looks fine. I'm just going to take that same blending sponge and blend it out. The reason I put it on my nose is so that I can create a little bit of a highlight. Because you don't just want to highlight under your eyes, you want it to look more natural, so blending it throughout your face looks a little bit more natural. The powder I'm going to be using today is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder in the shade 120 Classic Ivory. And the brush I'm going to be using comes in this little cute packet. It is the Precision Beauty Kabuki Powder Brush, and you can find this at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. To prevent it from looking cakey on my face, I'm just going to take a very small amount and then tap it off. Then I'm just going to lightly sweep it wherever I put foundation and concealer so that it stays throughout the day. Now that I'm done with powder, I'm going to move on to bronzer and highlighter. The bronzer I'm going to be using today is from the Ellen Tracy Contour Palette. And in case you're wondering, I like to keep things in boxes. If you've been on my channel for a while, you would know that I like to keep them in boxes so that the actual product looks new and doesn't get messed up. But I know it's kind of weird. The brush I'm going to be using is this Real Techniques contour brush. I'm not going to take the sculpting brush because that would be for a really intense kind of contour, and I just want a little bit of bronzing here and there. So what I'm going to do is take this really pretty bronzy color and put it a little bit on my forehead. This makes my forehead appear smaller and just gives it a really pretty summer look. I'm also going to put it a little bit on my cheeks. Well, on my cheekbones. Like I said, I don't want a harsh contour. I just want a little soft, bronzy contour. So I'm not going to take the highlight from this palette because it really doesn't work for my skin tone. and it isn't as glowy as I would like. So the highlight I'm taking is this really pretty highlight from my Ulta Beauty box. And I'm just going to take my Real Techniques fan brush and sweep that above my cheekbones and on my Cupid's bow. Next, I'm going to blush, and I'm taking my Revolution Makeup Ultra Blush Palette, and it is in Sugar and Spice. And as you can see, there are some really pretty shades here. We have two baked blushes, and this one, let me just swatch it for you. It's really gorgeous, and I like to use it as a highlight. I'm going to be using this brownie nude color for my cheeks. To take my fan brush again and take a little bit of that because I really like highlight and I'm kind of obsessed. And I'm going to sweep that with the other highlight. I promise I'm done with highlighter and I'm going to move on to blush. I'm just using the Clinique blush brush right here. And I'm taking this brownie nude color right here and putting on that on the apples of my cheeks, which when I smile, it's the highest point on my face. And I'm going to make upward strokes. I'm going to go into eyeshadow, and I'm using the Naked Urban Decay Basics palette, and I really love this palette. Oh, and it's the number 2. Here it is, and it's another one that I like to keep in the box because it's really pretty. So here's all the colors. The two brushes I'm going to take are both by Real Techniques. The base shadow brush, which I'm going to use this to sweep on a color all over my lid. And then the Deluxe Crease Blush, which kind of speaks for itself. So the color I'm going to be using as a base is this color right here, Skimp. And I'm going to put that all over my lid and just everywhere. So now I'm going to take the Deluxe Crease Brush and the color Frisk. And I'm going to blend that into my crease. Lastly, I'm going to take that same Skimp color and just put a little bit on my finger and put it right here for a nice effect. Before I put on the mascara, I am going to take my lash curler and just quickly curl my lashes. I'm going to move on to mascara, and the mascara I'm going to be using is by Sephora, and it is the Lash Craft Lengthened Volume Mascara. And I really like this mascara. It's just a very simple mascara, but it makes my lashes very voluminous, and I really like it. And usually I do my lower lashes, but I don't know why, I just don't feel like it today. So as always, one of them is complete perfection, and then the other is really bad. It's completely clumpy, but if I try to redo it, it'll just probably mess it up more. So like I said, I curl my lashes after and before, so let's get on with that. I'm really sorry, this kind of like got mixed in with some brow product, but what I'm going to use for my brows is my e.l.f. Clear Brow Gel. Oh, that is it for my eyes. Now that I'm done with my eyes, I'm going to move on to my lips, and I'm just going to do something really simple. All I'm going to do is take my Sephora Colorful Gloss Balm and put that all over my lips. It is in the shade number 6 Warrior Princess. So this is my really nice, I think, makeup look, and I really hope you guys enjoyed. This was all for fun, and yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and possibly subscribe and hit that bell. So yeah, and comment down below if you decided to use this makeup look. And yeah, I love you guys. Bye!